It's really nice to meet you in our channel. So, how did you start this practice of sustainable living, doctor?
Good afternoon. Thanks for the opportunity. Basically, when we see things going around in the society about how much everything is being wasted, and you just see that something needs to be done to stop this practice of wasting things, food, clothes, any other material, and you just something sparks in your brain that you should work towards recycling. So that is how I started, and from the beginning, during my childhood days also, we were from a lower middle class family, so wasting anything was not acceptable in our family, not even a piece of paper. So we started that attitude and that upbringing made a lot of difference. So when I grew up, I thought we should do something about this recycling and started this passion and created this passion for recycling. So I recycle food, I recycle everything that is possible and try to save this earth. This Mother Earth is not going to forgive us if we are not going to recycle, and we have to understand that this is the only planet where living is possible, and it's very important for us to coexist with
Waste
nature.
goes into the compost bin, and black gold is made, which is a manure for the plants.
Okay.
Manure for our plants. Now let me take you across to a small garden that I have got, and I use these manures for these plants, and these plants have been giving me good vegetables and fruits for the past 1 year. So this is a
So, seeing you, I've seen in your place many people have been motivated by your thing, and they have also changed the practice of sustainable living. How do you feel this act is helping others to realize what mistakes they are doing?
It's very gratifying to see that people also try to change their attitudes and adopt good practices. So when I started recycling, I was not bothered about what others feel or whether they are doing or not. I feel, or I felt, I should do it or for my own satisfaction, for my own happiness. So I started doing it without any support, without any help. But when I started doing, irrespective of anything else, so people also thought, oh, when she is doing, why can't we do it? And they slowly contacted me for uh, supports or suggestions regarding recycling, and where to give the things, whom to give, contact numbers, references. And they also spread the word to their friends and families and told, oh, we can do this, we can do that. So this is how it should be. But I think with the present social media and other things, when we can see reels about any celebrity or any trending things in the society, I think we can also dedicate 5 to 10 minutes of our time seeing reels about recycling and trying to adopt it in our daily routine. So I feel it's very, very important, because Mother Earth is not going to forgive us if we keep spoiling and damaging this environment. And this is the only planet where living is possible, and it's very important for us to sustain and coexist with nature. Our hibiscus plant, which is actually multicolored one, and we have a marigold and other colored hibiscus, and we have nelikai, papaya, jasmine, and the bright red hibiscus that we usually see, the yellow ones and the red ones. We also have few button roses and few plantain trees. So with a small amount of space.
Being a doctor, do you think like this recycling and all will really help in people's health to improve?
We all know that plastic is always a carcinogen, and it is one thing which is not going to degrade. So the less we use or the less we produce, the less we use, the better it is. Being a doctor, we see lot of plastics being used in hospitals for IV lines, IV bottles, lot of things. Those are inevitable sometimes. For health reasons, we have to use them. the stent, lot of things are plastic, but those cannot be avoided because health is also important. So what is really needed, what is inevitable, we have to use. What can be avoided, we have to avoid. What can be avoided in a day-to-day life? We can avoid plastic carry bags, we can avoid plastic things in water bottles, we can avoid plastic water bottles, we can actually decrease the production of plastic things. So everything comes in a plastic cover, even the groceries, everything. So those things can be avoided. So it is important for us to realize that, in the next 10 years or 15 years, whether our future generations, children, grandchildren, they are not going to breathe fresh air. I think they will have to pay money to breathe air, drink water, clean water. And what are we leaving here in this world? Filth, dirt, and more life threatening carcinogenic substances. So it's very important to realize that, everything has a beginning. It's better late than never. We should be doing all these things, and recycling should be a part of school curriculum. There are a lot of schools who do this, but children do it as a project for some time and they just ignore it. But it should be a sustainable project, sustainable program. It should be inculcated, it should be in their blood that recycling should be a part of their life. Once we do this, everybody will start changing, and change is the only constant thing in the world. So I sincerely request everybody to make sure that, you have the minimum required plastic in your house, and try to recycle as much as possible, whether it's plastic, paper, clothes, or electronic waste, anything, wood, anything. So at least we can help people who really need it. And the landfill garbage that we produce on a daily basis is tons and tons of garbage. If you just go around the Pallikarai marsh, you can't even breathe. It's so bad. So I think we are producing so much of garbage. If we start recycling things, segregating into degradable, biodegradable and non-degradable, it will be very easy. And the biodegradable waste can always be used as a compost. Making a compost in a house is very, very easy. All apartments, all individual houses should be doing composting, because kitchen waste should not go into the landfill garbage. I sincerely request the entire population, not only of this country, but the entire society of the world, to take up recycling as a passionate project and do it on a daily basis. Recycling here, all the plastic boxes, everything, and newspapers are collected in this, even the small papers, the cartons, everything is collected and put in a bin like this, and recycled every 3 months to the kapadiwala or paperman. And one last, it's a request. We are trying to sensitize the entire society about the importance of recycling. First thing is to sensitize yourself. Please think before you throw anything into the dustbin, whether it can be recycled, and if it's a thing that can be used by others, please give it to people who really need it. Number 2, sensitizing the family members. Teach your children. If they are in doubt whether this goes for recycling or whether this goes for compost or whether this goes for a landfill garbage, they have to take the initiative to ask you. My children ask, Amma, idu enga podnom? Whether it goes for the recycling or... So I tell them, no, this is a dry plastic, so it goes for recycling. So put it in the box for that. Including your parents, husband, your staff. That's very, very important. Once you sensitize them, they also realize that, okay, you're doing a good thing, so let us also contribute in our own way. Next is sensitize society. As I said earlier, I think people should just start watching reels about recycling. I know people watch cooking recipes, about celebrities, about all sorts of trending things, all masala news. But I think every day spend 5 to 10 minutes of seeing reels about recycling and try to do the best that you can do to save this planet Earth. Thank you.
Thank you.